Hey everybody, this is Niall and Alex.
We just watched Mickey 17.
Mickey 17, not Mickey 18.
Not Mickey 19.
Not 16.
Not 15.
It was good. It was really funny.
Yeah.
It's a story of Robert Pattinson's character who
Mickey.
goes to space for a reason. He has to get to space. And he joins this expendable program where they print you out multiple times, but they do it so that you can die, and then they test different things on you so they know
Like,
what's
see if
safe.
the atmosphere is breathable. They'll be like, and take off your helmet and inhale. And then if there's a virus, they get all the data from his body. He dies,
He's
and they
expendable.
reprint him.
That's why this has happened to him 17 times.
Yeah. And then comes a moment when there's two Mickeys, and it's a case of multiples.
It's a no-no.
That's
It's a hint at a
illegal.
religious cult type
Yeah.
thing. And, Mark Ruffalo plays the famous, failed
He-
politician.
They definitely have like religious undertones that point to and political undertones that point to him being a Nazi, because he talks about a white supremacy village.
On the planet.
Yeah, and they do this sign that is kind of like a Hail Hitler thing, and I think a lot of his political moments were making fun of Trump.
After you
Which-
said that, I couldn't get that out of my head.
Because it was the way he was talking.
It was pretty obvious, yeah.
And I think he wore fake teeth for that part, but he did
He
a
would
great job.
Talk like this. And he's very try to attract all attention.
Incredible. I can't
There's
do
some
it.
multiples.
Yeah. I loved it. I would watch it again.
Yeah, I liked it. I will say it got a little long towards the end, and I think partly that might be because it didn't have a traditional track. I didn't know where it was going. It was, they have the arc of going up to a good point and then down to the worst point and you come back up. But this was just I didn't know where it was going or what the plan was, or I couldn't even predict what was going to happen next.
Yeah. They have these creatures in there that are just fucking adorable. I want one.
Yeah, the little alien beings.
The creepers.
I definitely felt like there was a theme of the rich versus the poor, especially at
Definitely.
the dinner scene.
Yeah.
And just how shitty they treat.
Yeah,
Expendable.
We really are expendable to the 1%.
Yeah, but we are 99%.
Yes, we're strong together. We can take down the oligarchy.
There was also, like you said, there was the religious bit.
It's definitely a white supremacy, Hitler, Nazi shit.
And
And
then-
they even have this religious symbol, like a pin that they wear, and it references a swastika. It's not a swastika, but
And there was some dark scenes, like that scene where the smuggler gangster guy is
Oh, yeah.
sawing people
Yeah.
up and recording it. There was
Yeah.
some pretty disturbing stuff. It went everywhere from disturbing to funny. I laughed out loud several times.
Yeah.
And other people in the room did too.
it's a good
I liked
movie. It's by the guy who did Parasite, which won all the awards because that was a phenomenal movie.
Bong Joon Ho? I don't know. I'll put it right here.
I
Right,
would give
good.
it an 82.
I don't know what Rotten Tomatoes gave, but I'll put it right here.
You love to do that.
I do. Right here. And I'm gonna give it. You said 82.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 90.
Okay.
I
I
thought it was
could go
good.
higher with my score, but it wasn't incredible, but I would watch it again. So that's a really good movie for me.
And obviously, the main character is Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned this in one of our other reviews, but him and Timothy Chalamet, I think, are some of the best actors. They can play all those parts, and you really see his range in this, because at one point there's multiples, and he
Yeah.
has to play this side of him that's kind of wimpy, and then this side of him that's
Yeah.
very aggressive, and you get to see both sides. And then that kind of even played into you know, the inner dialogues that go on in a person's head when they're
Yeah.
going through situations. And
There were some unnecessary scenes, like the nightmare at the end.
well, I was wondering about that, if that wasn't like hinting that even a sequel or a possibility. But then it got into like something about guilt and shame, and I
Yeah.
don't know where that was going.
Yeah. There are some parts that I was just like,
Well, because of the red button. They had kind of this like underlying story that they seemed to want to stitch the movie together with, but it didn't really.
that's true.
It felt
It all
sporadic.
could end with the button.
I mean, it did kind of end with the red button.
Yeah.
But Mark Ruffalo's character was very funny.
Yeah.
Robert
he
Pattinson
did a
was
great
funny.
job. Who is Mark Ruffalo's wife in the film?
Is that Tilda something?
No, she was the woman from Hereditary and Little Miss Sunshine. He'll put her name
Right here.
But everyone did a great job. I was not a fan of Robert Pattinson, but he's shown me
Good
But,
Times.
yeah.
You guys see that one.
he's shown me that he has a huge range with his acting.
He is not Twilight. He
No,
is much
no.
more than that.
Yeah, and so I really like him now. And I liked Mickey 17, and everyone should go see it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, that's our review.
Toodaloo. Bye. The city by the bay.